What's going on, all? Thanks for tuning in to the sporadically scheduled Radical Retro Turtle Toy Talk. However, it's time to get at least most of the way back on track, as we've entered one of the Pop Culture Network posse's preferential parts of the year, October, the month of Halloween. Last year around this time, we spent the month looking at the first series of Universal Studios Monsters TMNT figures. But for anyone who may not know, there is also a second series released in 1994. So for the remainder of October 2011, we'll take a weekly look at one of the set, starting off with the Mutant Raphael. I know, duh, Raphael is a mutant? Big shocker. However, Raph is not decked out as just any mutant. His look here is based on the mutant from Metaluna, as it appeared in the 1955 sci-fi flick, This Island Earth. Simply look at the sculpt of the mutant Raph, and you'll see why the Universal Studios Monsters series are some of the most popular turtle variants. The first thing that jumps out at you is probably Raph's colossal cranium bursting with brains. His face and shoulders are green and fade into kind of a peach color on his arms, legs, and top of his head, with kind of pinkish veins all over his skin. Rather than his normal fingers and toes, the mutant Raph has 4 pairs of perilous pinchers. Instead of having his natural turtle armor, Mutant Raph now has crustacean shelling on his torso. Despite this monstrous mutation, and the addition of blue pants, you know you're still dealing with good old Raph, as he still has his normal ninja cloths of red, and his black belt with an R on the buckle. The Mutant Raphael is as articulate as most vintage TMNT figures, with a total of 7 points. These include neck, shoulders, elbows, and hips. As far as ease of standing goes, I wouldn't say he's one of the most stable, but standing him up is far from difficult. This is probably due most to his feet not being dynamically sculpted. Now you know there's no way a figure like the Mutant Raphael is not going to come with some wacky weaponry. Many of the later TMNT figures came with differently colored versions of the same accessories. My Mutant Raph comes with the orange ones. He's got an atomic double-duty crab claw club. Holding the double-ended pincher weapon can be a little awkward due to the angles of his forearms, as well as the fact that he now has crustacean claws rather than his normal 3 digits. Much easier for the Mutant Raphael to hold is his subatomic thermal forearm ray gun. This blaster easily fits around either of his 2 forearms, enabling him to aim and fire. Finally, it goes without saying that a Raphael variant has to come with some sort of psi variant. In this case, the Super Atomic Psi. Since it's shorter than his claw club, holding it is simpler, but still kinda looks awkward. There's one not too important, but aesthetically pleasing aspect present in the first Universal Monsters series that's missing in the second, which is the glow-in-the-dark feature. It's not like the figures are ruined or anything, but that was a fun feature of the first 4. So, did you enjoy meeting the Mutant Raphael? Or should he pack it up and move to the Metaluna sewers? The only way to ensure that I'll see what you have to say is by heading to www.radicalretro.com and joining the Pop Culture Network forums. Not only are there fun forums filled with friends you haven't met, but Pop Culture Network also has an official store, which we would love for you to come visit, particularly if you enjoy everything going down here. There are more Mondays to come in October, which will definitely mean more Universal Studios Monsters Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Stay rad, friends.